Hey, my name's Eric, and I'm listening to 100 albums in 100 days. For all the details on what and why I'm doing, go check out the video pinned in my profile. Today, I listened to Once Upon a Time by the band Simple Minds. This album came out in '85 when I was 15 years old. And I remember wanting to buy it because I wanted Don't You Forget About Me from the Breakfast Club, and it wasn't on this album. So I um, I didn't listen to this album right away, but I remember listening to it later on because a buddy of mine named Rob in high school, who I carpooled with a lot, would play it in his car. So I heard it. That's how I originally heard it, most of it, and then I went out and bought it eventually. And I don't remember hearing the other the other singles on the radio much. All the things she said, "Sanctify Yourself," "Alive and Kicking." I don't remember hearing those a lot on the radio, but I mean, I'm sure I did. I've actually heard them more on 80s on 8 in the past, 4 or 5 years than I ever have. But this album's going to fall into the category of albums that I don't think really got a fair shake when they first came out. I think a lot of people reacted to it the way I did because that song wasn't on there. They didn't buy it. But this is a really good album. And even without Don't You Forget About Me, even though I find it funny that those guys were vehemently against putting that song on their album. They didn't even want to record it. They literally tried to sabotage the recording process. Even though that song is not on the album, it's still a really good album. The songs that come to mind it ends with three really great songs. "I Wish You Were Here," "Sanctify Yourself," which you probably heard as a single, and then "Come a Long Way." Those are incredible songs. They were right in a row. I love an album that can at the time a cassette tape that can end a side with two or three really great songs, and that one did it on side two. Another good one is "Ghost Dancing," which I've heard people say is a U2 ripoff because of his guitar riff that he plays, but I mean, everybody can do that. It's a really great song. There's really not a song on this album, save maybe "Old Jungle Land," that I mean, the rest of them, they're great songs. I love them all. I learned to love them even though I didn't buy it right away because it didn't have the song I wanted. I would encourage you to give it a listen if you haven't. I had not listened to this album in a long time just because it just kind of got lost in my music shuffle. But yeah, if you've never heard it, I would encourage you to go listen to it. If you have heard it, let me know your thoughts on it. That's day 15.